Bookish friends. Today I'm here with another installment of From Pages to Screen. I'm going to compare the adaptations of the A.B.C. Murders by Agatha Christie. The A.B.C. Murders is my second favorite Agatha Christie book and my favorite Hercule Poirot mystery. So that's why I wanted to do a comparison of all the adaptations. The A.B.C. series was published in 1936. It is the 11th book in Hercule Poirot series by Agatha Christie. It is one of the few mysteries of Agatha Christie that introduces a serial killer. The Goodreads synopsis actually summarizes the book very well, so I'm going to read it. When Alice Usher is murdered in Andover, Hercule Poirot is already on to the clues. Alphabetically speaking, it's 1 down, 25 to go. There's a serial killer on the loose. His macabre calling card is to leave A.B.C. railway guide beside each victim's body. But if A is for Alice Usher, blanched to death in Andover, and B is for Betty Barnard, strangled with her belt on the beach at Bexhill, then who will victim C be? I think this book is my favorite Hercule Poirot book because of the clever structure of the serial killer's murders. I know this sounds a bit brutal, but you know, Agatha Christie books are actually, especially her detective series, are more close to the cozy mystery side. So you know, you can just enjoy how good the murder is structured. So I don't know what that says about me, but murder is actually one of my buzzwords. So I really do love a good murder mystery. The book was adapted to screen 3 times. The first one was called Alphabet Murders and it was produced in 1965. It is a version far more comic than mysterious. The movie was directed by Frank Tashlin and starred Tony Randall, Robert Morley and Anita Ekberg. It was then adapted to an episode of ITV's Agatha Christie's Poirot series. This episode was first aired in the UK in January 5th, 1992. It starred David Suchet as Hercule Poirot, Hugh Fraser as Captain Hastings, and Philip Jackson as Chief Inspector Japp, with its guest stars including Donald Sumter, Donald Douglas, Nicholas Ferrell, and Pippa Gard. And the last adaptation of the A.B.C. Murders was a TV series adaptation from BBC. It was adapted in 2018 and aired as a 3-part miniseries over 3 consecutive days from 26th of December of that year. It starred John Malkovich, Rupert Grint, Eamon Farren, Jack Farding, Freya Mayer, Kevin McNally, and Anya Chalotra. This TV series adaptation attracted many viewers and it was a commercial success. So let's compare the adaptations with the book. In From Pages Screen video series, I compared the book with its adaptations according to 4 criteria. Faithfulness to the book, casting choices, acting quality, and my IMDb rating. I try to be as objective as I can in the first 2 criteria, whereas I am much more subjective in the latter 2 criteria. As for faithfulness to the book, the 1965 version of the book deserves a big minus. Characters are changed, the plot has changed, the backstory of Hercule Poirot has changed. It is really a mixed bag, and I really hated the humor in the movie as well. Although the crime was constructed somewhat similar, they also changed the ending as well. So it was nothing like the book. As for 1992 version, the A.B.C. Murders episode is actually one of the more faithful adaptations of the book. It omits just some minor characters, and almost all of the backstory and the structure of the murder is kept. So it is very faithful to the book, so it deserves a plus. As for 2018 version, I will give it a check for its faithfulness. It's faithful as regards to the structure of the murders, but motive has been changed, and also very important side characters such as Captain Hastings and Inspector Jupp is omitted from the adaptation actually. As for casting choices, I will give a 1965 version a minus again. Tony Randall looks nothing like Hercule Poirot, and also Robert Morley is so different from Captain Hastings. Captain Hastings is supposed to be younger than Hercule Poirot, whereas in this book he's much older. And I mean, it's just a big jumble of mixed characters. I mean, I think there's an Inspector Jupp. I don't really remember. I just lost my interest after half an hour. So, and I just finished it for the sake of this video actually. But even the poor casting of these two primary characters deserves a minus. Casting choices in in 1992 version. I mean, what can I give but plus? I mean, David Suchet is my favorite. Is the epitome of Hercule Poirot in screen for me. And also Captain Hastings and Inspector Jupp are also successfully cast in this TV series as well. And additionally, the characters who are just belonging to this book are also cast almost perfect. So the casting choices are a plus for sure. 2018 version, the casting is, I think I will give it a check again because Hercule Poirot was supposed to be a bit shorter and heavy on the weight than John Malkovich. Side characters are also cast according to the book actually. So that's why I'm going to give this adaptation a check for casting choices. And as for acting quality, 1965 version, again a minus. I have big regard for Tony Randall actually. I really liked him in some of his other movies. I think he's a very fine actor, but he does not fit the role. He does not portray the soul of Hercule Poirot accurately, and the over the top comical acting really does not fit anything like that with the book. I mean, there's a serial killer. I really hated that movie, as you can see. Anyway, I will continue. And for acting quality in 1992 version, again a plus. I mean, they are fantastic. All of the cast does act really, really good, and they know who they are playing. So it's a plus for sure again. And for 2018 version, I'm going to give acting a plus for this version as well, because although John Malkovich does not look anything like Hercule Poirot, plays the soul of the detective very well. And I really like the acting of the actors and actresses who are playing the side characters. Especially Jack Farthing was really, really, really good in his role. For acting quality, I think it was a really good adaptation. As for my IMDb rating, I gave 1965 version 4 out of 10, 1992 version a 9 out of 10, and 2018 version an 8 out of 10. So this was the comparison of the 3 adaptations of my favorite Hercule Poirot book, the A.B.C. Murders. Please comment down below. Have you watched any of the adaptations that I've mentioned, and what did you think about them? And if you're a new viewer, please like and subscribe. Hope to see you very soon. Bye. Turkish word of the day. Since the serial killer leaves railway guide near his victims, I thought railway should be the word of the day. Railway means demiryolu in Turkish, and demiryolu is our Turkish word of the day. Have a good day.